Hello everyone, welcome here for the Fast Sports Stock Series from the Iowa Speedway in Newton, Iowa. Tonight, the drivers will tackle one of the best ovals in America. This 7/8 mile oval offers multi-groove racing and add in the bumps and it becomes even more spectacular. The title has been locked up by Randall Coleman for about a month now, but that hasn't stopped these drivers from coming out and having a blast each and every week. Thanks for joining us here in the Automotive Sports Network for the Corn-Fed 120. So as the cars fire up, here at Iowa, your pole sitter, Adam Sweet in car 48 for Revolution Motorsports. Then it's Alex Gordon, Josh Mertz, Nathan Curtis, Randall Coleman, Mark Riggleman, and Sean Whitehill. Or your 7-car field here at Iowa. Pace car is off as Adam will lead them down to the green flag for a 63-lap race. Here in Iowa, as the green flag is out, we are underway in Newton, Iowa. As immediately 3 wide almost with Alex Gordon, Nathan Curtis, and Josh Mertz. That's going to put Gordon back to the 3rd position, as already Gordon on the outside. I said in the intro piece there was multi-grooves, but that's not a groove, that's a wall, as Gordon slips from 2nd to 4th in 1 lap. Is Adam Sweet trying to pull away in car 48. Then it's Mertz, Curtis, Gordon, Riggleman, Coleman, and Whitehill as he's driving on the apron. That's a very good groove if you're trying to be slow. As Curtis trying to take the fight to Mertz on lap number 2. As these opening laps are critical, as you see Adam Sweet had .63. Now it's a full second on Josh Mertz in car 18. As sparks flying from the 18 car, as he's trying to pull away from Nathan Curtis, and Curtis is trying to reel him in. As this 7/8 of a mile oval, multiple grooves, very racy and very, very bumpy on the bottom, but most of these guys probably set up their cars to go over the bumps very well. As Curtis dives to the inside, trying it on Mertz, Gordon's in the wall, and so is Riggleman. Suspension looks like is broken on the 22. That will, I believe, cause a caution. No, it won't. Safety car lights are not on. We are still green as Mark Riggleman's suspension broke entering the corner as Alex Gordon has fallen to 5th place now. Actually, yeah, it is 5th, excuse me. I thought timing and scoring lied to me again. Disregard. As Curtis, Coleman, Gordon side by side. So it's Chevy versus Toyota. As they are side by side, Riggleman is going again in car 22. And that, oh, I thought he almost hit the tire, or the barrels, excuse me. There has to be some sort of suspension issue. Adam Sweet is pulling away. He now has a 2.5 over Josh Mertz in car 18, with Nathan Curtis right on the back bumper of the Dodge Challenger. So we have 1 Challenger left. 1 has broken suspension, and he's still going, although I don't know if his crew's calling him into the pit lane or not, because this could end badly. So it looks like he's slowing down. Telemetry's saying he is slowing down, trying to make the pit lane. It's not turning, and that's the water barrels. Surprisingly, they held up pretty well. The car hasn't moved, but we are still under green here at Iowa after 7 laps. Adam Sweet has a 1.76 second lead over this man, Josh Mertz, and then it is a further about half a second back to Nathan Curtis. Alex Gordon trying to reel them in. Fastest lap of the race, 22.781 from Adam Sweet. He is your current Fast Cup Series champion. He locked that up Wednesday night at Rockingham because Austin Hakes was not there to race. As Mertz slides into the corner, as Adam Sweet has locked that Cup Series championship up, and we will be there either live or delayed to cover that race at Charlotte on Wednesday. So that should be good, as that's a perfect segue into that. The Automotive Sports Network will carry either live or on demand races for their Cup Series, their Truck Series, the Sports Stock Series, which you are racing or watching now. The Fresh Talent Series is a possibility, and they also have a Super Speedway Series, which we might cover in the future. As Mertz runs it a little bit wide in turn number 3 at the line, Adam Sweet to complete lap number 10. He has a 2.04 second lead as that's not the track, and backing it into the fence is car 18, and around is Curtis as well. So second and third are around, as the first caution, as Gordon avoids and smacks the wall, as his crew is not going to be very happy because that right rear has been hit twice. Caution out for the first time here at Iowa, and I believe I know the cause. So let's take a look and see what just happened here early on at Iowa, about a sixth of the way through the race. As going into the corner, it looks as though Mertz outbroke himself. He thought this was a road course, and he loses it and backs it into the fence, and Curtis spins to avoid. And here comes Alex Gordon once we find him here, and he doesn't even expect the 88 there, and he bangs the wall. So he is okay. As we are looking here, while we're trying to get to live pictures, the 22 is still stuck in the the water barrels. As Adam Sweet leads, and it's Alex Gordon, Randall Coleman, Sean Whitehill, Nathan Curtis, and Josh Mertz, the 6 cars on the track after 12 laps. Mark Riggleman is 6 laps down and still stuck in the water barrels. So pit stops as Mertz nearly clobbers him. That could have ended badly. I'm sure there's not a lot of happy words being said over that radio. As Sweet is into the pit lane, Curtis, Whitehill, and Mertz as well. Or, not Whitehill, excuse me. Gordon, while Whitehill and Coleman are staying out. Pit stops here. Gordon missed his pit box! He hasn't been used to that pit crew. As Curtis leaving, or he didn't make his pit stall. I think he was waiting. As these 3 are now pitting. So Gordon has to pit again. So he's going to drop to the tail end of the field. Although I believe Coleman and Whitehill are there. Coleman's there to lead a lap. He locked the championship up, but he wants as many points as he can. Because Coleman, Whitehill, and Curtis are the 3 drivers that ran all the races this season so far. As it looks like Gordon and Whitehill are going to pit. So let's see here. Gordon pulling down. Whitehill pulling down. So that's going to put Sweet into second. Third goes to Curtis. And there's Mertz. Back end fixed up on that Dodge Challenger for Mertz Racing Technologies. As while we're under caution here, might want to spot the URLs. You can join the conversation in multiple ways for the Automotive Sports Network. You can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/Automotive Sports Network, twitter.com/ASNTV_USA, hashtag ASNTVUSA for both Facebook and Twitter. You can visit our site, asntvusa.tk, and email us at any time, asntvUSA@gmail.com for any and all broadcast inquiries. As this broadcast is brought to you by Java Shot Designs, so if you need any paint scheme done for any of your racing ventures, facebook.com/Java Shot Designs. Proud to have them on board. As we have a little 3-wide action, I don't know if these guys know that it's not the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, as Randall Coleman looks like he's going to dive off here for Revolution Motorsports. Or Revolution, it's Revolution Motorsports, as I thought Revolution Racing, but that's Dylan Livingood's team. As he is pulled off to lead a lap, and the running order will fix itself. It will be Sweet, Curtis, Mertz, Whitehill, Gordon, and then Coleman. As I believe the 22 is still stuck in the water barrels. So let's see how many jokes we can make about the water barrels. And I think he got the car towed. So the marshals did get there, and they did tow the car. So lights are out on the safety car, and we might be going back green here on lap 16, or coming to lap 16 at Iowa. And I might have mentioned in the opener, I might not. We had a 7-car race last year in the Automotive Sports Network. It was at Pocono for the Insomniac Racing Tour. That was one of the greatest races ever. So you can't judge a race by the amount of cars, because quality over quantity, many of these drivers would say. So the pace car, the Dodge Charger pace car, will pull off, and the field will be in the hands of Adam Sweet in car number 48. At a whopping 45 miles an hour, will he go at the restart box? We will see. No, he doesn't. Green flag is out once again here at Iowa. A horrible start from Sweet. Curtis is gone. Mertz got a bump from Gordon, and into turn number 1 they go. Sweet is trying his hardest to get by Nathan Curtis in car number 88. Throws a little block on the 18 of Josh Mertz as Mertz looks to the inside. Can he get it done? No, he can't, going into the corner. As around turns 3 and 4 on lap number 16, Nathan Curtis first lead change under green as he leads the lap here. As Gordon trying to fight with Mertz, Whitehill trying to fight with Coleman. From the grandstands, you can't really see much on the back straightaway as Curtis still leads. He's losing ground, or Sweet's gaining on him, and he's losing his lead to Sweet. Out of turn 4, he's sliding, nearly clouts the wall. Still leads, though. We can't really judge how far, though, because Sweet's right at his bumper. I was going to say it was going to be half a car length. It's not. Well, it is about now, actually. As down the back straightaway once again, the 7/8 mile Iowa Speedway, Mertz runs, Sweet, runs it wide in the corner. That's going to open the door for Mertz. He doesn't want to hit his iRacing teammate, as these two are teammates for any other series aside from the Fast Series, as Sweet runs it wide again in the corner. Really, really digging, trying to get the lead on lap number 19 here at Iowa. As I forgot to mention in the opener, if you'd like to run in the Fast Series, you can check out friends at simracerstour.com for any and all information on the Fast Series. As the action... Oh, Mertz is around again! And he backs it in the fence this time! So that's not going to be very nice. And a very good plug for Jacobson Companies. And he backed it into the fence, and the Dodge Challenger is wrecked, it looks like. The suspension's still pointing straight. But let's take a look at what just transpired with the number 18. So we're on board here with Mertz, and he's really, really trying to dig on Curtis and Sweet. And he turns in, and that's not how a car is supposed to be pointing. Backs it into the fence, and the left rear quarter gets damaged a little bit. Throws it in first gear, though, spins it back around, and he's all good. So we're going to go to pit stops here as the cars are making their way around the track. Behind the safety car, we're going to see pit strategy come into the fore here. Let's see who pits on lap number 21. Pulling down on the pit lane is Curtis and Sweet. Gordon will pit. Whitehill pits. A little bit of a late decision. I don't know if he might get a commitment cone violation. And there's Mertz in car 18. The only car on the track is Randall Coleman. I think he was trying to do that to lead a lap. But he'll let the safety car by, I hope. As now, pitting, we'll see the strategy here. Curtis pulls down into his pit stall. So will Sweet. So will Mertz. So will Gordon. So Sweet and the top two have tires. Mertz just took damage repair. Okay, that's going to open up a whole new can of worms. As these cars took 4 tires and fuel, but Mertz's crew said, I don't want to put tires on this car. Let's get just the damage repair to get us out front. So this should, if Randall Coleman has the same strategy as he had the last caution flag, this should put the 18 car in the lead. This won't end very well, as that car is about a foot shorter than all the other cars. So we should be coming to 2 laps to go for the restart as Randall Coleman pulls down into his pit stall, or pit lane I should say. As Coleman makes the lonely journey down the pit lane, as I believe, no, the lights are not out, as Sweet and Curtis are pulling away. Radio transmission saying they're having a little fun. As Curtis overruns his pit stall, or Coleman, excuse me, as he now backs up. As there's so few people in this race, I think the radio transmission rules are really relaxed, and the officials are really relaxed. They don't care if you fly out ahead of the pace car to have a little fun, as long as you get back in line before the race is scheduled to resume. As Coleman getting 4 tires and fuel on the Chevrolet SS. As he's in an SS, Sweet is sideways. He's in an Impala. Whitehill's an Impala. Gordon a Camry. Curtis an Impala. And Mertz is a Challenger. So I think this is a new... They were testing a new set of bodywork for this car for next season, Coleman was. As I do believe they're running either the Camaro or the SS for next season. That is undecided. As we are going back green in a lap, as the lights are out on the safety car, coming to lap 25 next time around, as you see on our running order graphic. So we worked hard here at ASN to get those graphics working. Look at the tire, the skid marks from the 18 car, as there's 2 sets there in that corner. As Gordon, okay, the running order is Mertz, Sweet, Curtis, Gordon, Whitehill, and Coleman. A good thing about a 6-car race is it's really easy to keep track of everyone instead of Prototype and GT Challenge. Speaking of that, unfortunately, we will be delayed for Prototype GT Challenge this Sunday in Spa-Francorchamps, so it should be up Sunday night or Monday morning. Check here, youtube.com/ASNTVUSA, ASNTV On Demand, for all information. Safety car is off. Mertz trying not to pin the gas as he normally does in a road course style. Green flag is out, and we are back green at Iowa. As Sweet will get credit for that lap as he beat him to the line, but it doesn't matter. On the outside, the 48 overpowering, but he doesn't have any grip up there, and Mertz will lead contact. Curtis is around, so is Whitehill, and I believe that throws the caution again. Safety car is out again. So Mertz will survive with a damaged car. Well, so let's take a look at what just transpired here on the restart. 6 cars, and there's not enough track to have them 3 wide. Take a look from the helicopter camera here. In slow-mo, into turn number 1, Curtis goes a little bit high. Is there contact from Alex Gordon? Let's take a look. No. The air got taken off his spoiler, but there was no contact, and he runs down the track, and Randall Coleman bumps him. And around is Sean Whitehill all by himself. But these two, no damage at all. It doesn't look like there's any damage, at least, and they kept on trucking. So let's get back to strategy here, if there's any strategy, as the field closing up behind the safety car. And as we come back, Adam Sweet having a little bit more fun, spinning behind the safety car. Curtis down the pit lane, so is Whitehill having a bit of fun too, and that's going to cook the tires. You haven't won the race yet. Why are you doing burnouts? As he's going to pit, I believe. Nathan Curtis pitting as well as he had the cooked tires. Adam Sweet pulling, I believe he is in 2nd place. So Mertz still leads, and it's Sweet, Gordon, Coleman, Whitehill, and in the pit lane is Curtis in car number 88. Drop the jack, and he is gone. So the Dodge Charger safety car, there goes Adam again. He's really going to cook those tires. So his pit crew really should be on the wall telling him, hey, you want some new tires yet? Because I believe he might be pulling down the pit lane. Yeah, he's going to join his teammate, I believe. Let's see. And the 2 Revolution cars are pitting indeed. So is Whitehill. So these 3, I believe, are going to get 4 and fuel, and they're going to wait until the other cars go by. As Gordon and Mertz are having a little bit of fun. Radio transmissions, Gordon telling to Mertz, hey, this is my spot, man. This is my spot. You want to restart on the apron? Ah, yeah, let's restart on the apron. Restarting the race on the apron isn't the best of ideas, but it would work if you want to have a fun race. Is Nathan Curtis going to join the fun too? As jacks are up on the 48 car. As he's taking 4, Coleman's taking 4, and Whitehill taking 4 tires and fuel. As they passed the safety car, so they had to slow up and wait for the safety car to go by him again. So we're on lap 28, and up here in the commentary box, it's making me smile because this is one of the most entertaining caution periods I've ever seen. Here comes Adam Sweet flying up. Is he going to spin again? I don't think that'd be a good idea. As Mertz, he did again! Oh no, no, he hit the wall! Saved it! But he has to pit again. Did he hit the commitment cone? No, he did. He has to pit again. But he's just going to go through, I think. Let's see. You know, he's speeding down pit lane. He can get an EOLO and just blow through pit stalls. Because lights are out on the safety car. He doesn't have enough time to get another set of tires. Or does he? No! That was an issue. It looks as though the throttle's stuck on the 48. Well, that's going to be interesting. Now there's 5 cars in the race. As the dominant car in the race, Adam Sweet, is now out. Great. It's going to make it more manageable, but the fastest car on the track is gone because of a hung throttle, as I almost called it, a thung throttle, which wasn't an English statement. Okay. It's getting late here at Iowa. Halfway through, in a couple of laps, safety car is off. Mertz will lead him down. Telemetry says 46, 47, 50, and he's going. Green flag is out once again on lap number 29. Gordon on the outside of Mertz. Then it's Curtis and Coleman. Whitehill in the back. Doesn't want to get in a wreck. Will Curtis check the inside? No, he won't. Out of turn 2. Gordon has the run on the outside. Mertz is not. He's going to give up, yeah. Gordon's through to the lead. Then it's Curtis and Coleman. So the 4 cars. And then Whitehill, he's just running around to get experience. You see the rookie stripes in the car. Curtis banging the wall. Into turn 1. There was nearly contact. No, there wasn't. I was hallucinating. As Mertz, that rear damage has to be hindering him. Fastest lap of the race. He still has the second fastest lap, but that was with a perfect car. Fastest lap, 22.738. He ran it a little bit wide in turn 3 to allow Curtis to get to his back bumper. Or whatever you'd call that, because it's wrinkled and destroyed. Gordon now pulling away. Half a second at the line. And Curtis and Mertz are going to have a nice battle as Mertz ran it wide in turns 1 and 2. As there's grip up on the high side, but there's not as much grip. You see the groove. Obviously, there's a bunch of grip down there, and there's not a lot of grip on the top side. But you can get passes done on the high side if you know how to do it. As Curtis waiting, biding his time, as sparks are still flying. There might be something hanging underneath the 18 car, as I don't see any sparks from any other cars. We'll have to investigate that and get a informant down in the pit lane for you guys. As Coleman looks like he almost bounced off the wall in car 24. But he's okay. Curtis had a nose, but he can't get the run in the middle of the corner. Looks like the car just bottomed out. That's a really bad issue with these cars, with this setup. You can dive it into the corner, have it stick, hit a bump, and then you're going nowhere. As Gordon pulling away, it's now 0.7 of a second to Mertz at the line. Let's check it now. It is still 0.7 of a 7 point, or it was 0.72. It's now 0.75. So the gap really isn't changing, but he's trying to hold off Nathan Curtis in car 88. So the only Dodge left in the field is torn up and battered, but he doesn't want to lay down for the Chevrolets. As Curtis looks to the inside, will he get it done? Is Mertz going to budge? Side by side, they're getting close here at Iowa. What a battle already with Curtis and Mertz. Down the back straightaway they go. As Gordon pulling away, Curtis clears him. Will he get the... Oh, is he going to bump him? No! Is he going to try it on the inside? Mertz has the run. Does he at the line? It was 0.8. Is he going to try it? No, he backs off. Curtis runs it wide. Will Mertz try and get it again? Middle corner. He gets a good run off the corner. Down the back straightaway, Curtis has him cleared. Second place change. Nathan Curtis to demote Josh Mertz to third. There's no podiums on a road course, bud. You need to get faster. But with a broken car, I don't think that'll end very well. Nathan Curtis second. Alex Gordon continues to lead. It's now 9.5 of a second to Nathan Curtis. The gap opened up a little bit when the two cars were battling. And Randall Coleman, championship winner, just chilling out, running some laps, enjoying himself. Here, as Sean Whitehill is doing the same. The Fast Series is a series where it doesn't matter if there's 2 cars, if there's 22 cars, or 40 cars. It only matters if the guys that are racing against each other are having fun. And the field size does not matter, as Randall Coleman and Jerry Murray, I believe the two league runners, said that this was essentially paraphrased from Adam Sweet. They don't care if it's 2, 4, 6, or 40 cars. They'll race no matter how many cars, as long as the people that are in the race enjoy themselves. As I said a lap ago, but insisted on repeating myself. We're on lap 40 here. Race is going relatively quickly. Fastest lap still a 22.738 by Adam Sweet. He ran, I believe, 200s faster than his practice time. Practice was a duel just like the race. It was Sweet, Mertz, Gordon, all essentially under a blanket with their lap times, as in qualifying, Sweet nailed the track record that he set in practice, and Gordon pipped Mertz for the second spot on the front row, as the gap is now 0.82, so it doesn't look like it's opening. Gordon just chilling, waiting for something to happen, as these two battling even more. As Curtis and Mertz fighting to the death for the second place, best of the rest. As Randall Coleman chilling out, having some fun, and so is Sean Whitehill. As Curtis doesn't look like the gap opened up. It's 1.2 seconds now. It's 1.4 to Mertz, as you see on the right side there, our fancy little graphic we got going on. As Gordon running some laps in the champion Eagle One Toyota. Very nice paint scheme, I have to say. As his last lap was a 22.9, the gap is now 0.96. So Curtis is slowly reeling in the 77. And in turn, Mertz is falling off, because remember, he took only damage repair on that last caution. He didn't take tires. I think it was the last caution of the caution before. I get mixed up. He only took damage repair, so worn tires are going to be bad, as even with fresh tires, these guys are sliding around. Gap 0.85 now on lap 45. And Randall Coleman, I don't like the sound of that engine. It doesn't sound healthy to me. Keep an eye on Coleman in car 24. Gap now, 0.93 to Curtis. So the gap is going down, then coming up, going down and coming up. He can't really claw the gap away consistently. As these two are still in a dogfight, even though it's single file. As it's kind of trash talking over the radio. It's like, I'm going to catch you. No, you're not. Yes, I am. And that has been going on for several minutes now, as all the while they're trying to get Alex Gordon distracted, because this series, I believe, all the Fast Series run one radio channel, to where you could trash talk someone. If it's a small field like this, you can trash talk someone just for fun, but they might wreck, and then you'd feel bad about yourself. As the gap is now, timing and scoring updates, will you? 0.81. So, Gordon trying to pull away. He's been trying that all race long, ever since he took the lead from Josh Mertz. Actually, Nathan Curtis, because Mertz was leading on the restart. Curtis took the... I don't even know. I'm mixing myself up. Curtis got the lead on the first caution, then Mertz stayed out. Gordon got the lead from Mertz, and then Mertz lost second from Curtis. There we go. That's the way it's running. Gap 0.94. As that engine still doesn't sound very healthy for Randall Coleman. I don't think it'll last very long. They might have put a piece of tape on it, and it might have broke something. But who knows? As the 24 is in 4th position. Gap at the line for the lead. I don't think it's changed. Oh, it hasn't really changed. As Mertz on the back bumper of Curtis now. And there it goes. I told you there was something wrong with the engine, and there it goes. I believe caution is out. Oil on the track. So your championship winner, Randall Coleman, the engine is gone on that car. What a shame. That was going to be a very, very fun restart. If we had another spin, that was going to be a very, very fun race with Coleman. He's one of the fastest guys here. But the 24 car went kablamo. So now we have 4 cars on the track. And this is going to get interesting. Let's see if they pit. It's going to be strategy ahoy here. As radio communication saying Mertz, he smacked the wall, so he's going to have to get a little bit of damage repair. And these two are going probably to get 4 tires. Whitehill's going to stay out. That could end badly. He might not pit, though. Laps are winding down. So let's see. See the pit strategy here. Crew goes around. As he runs it too far. They jack up the right side. They drop the jack on the 2 cars in between him. As they're getting 4, he's getting 2. He bumps into the 77. Mertz leads off a pit lane. That could end badly as 4 tires versus 2. Yeah, that's debatable. It's going to be fun on this restart. It should be under 10 laps to go when we get the restart here at Iowa. Glad you can join us here on the Automotive Sports Network for the Fast Sports Stock Series. As next week, I believe they are at Charlotte in conjunction with the Cup Series, although I might be wrong. I don't have the schedule in front of my face to verify it. As this is going to get interesting. It's going to be double file. Obviously double file, so we're going to have 2 rows of cars. And that's the whole race. So we're still cycling around the safety car here. As Whitehill, Mertz, Gordon, and Curtis, your running order here at Iowa. As warming up the tires, getting ready to go. I still think the winning strategy is 4 tires. But anything goes. We're going to see here a dogfight. Fastest car currently, according to Fastest Lap, is Mertz with a 22.8, ignoring Sweet. Is he pitting? No, he's not. He's faking. That might be a commitment cone violation, but we'll see. As I believe Mertz was thinking, but safety car lights are out, so that wouldn't have been a good idea to pit to take lefts. Fastest car according to timing and scoring, 22.8 flat is Mertz without Sweet here, but Mertz has a damaged car, so fastest car is at 22.935 from Alex Gordon. And he's in third, excuse me. And he has the rookie in front of him. And I don't think the rookie has had any experience leading the field down to the green flag. So this could get incredible. Coming to, I believe, 8 laps to go here at Iowa with a 4-car field after 54 laps of racing. And it's all going to come down to 1 restart unless they wreck again. We had a late race caution in the Cup race at Rockingham. We didn't have one in the truck race. Will we have one here at Iowa? Safety car is off. Whitehill, Mertz, Gordon, and Curtis, your running order. As we are green, as look at this, nearly 4 wide on the restart. As what a run from Gordon and Curtis going into turn 1. As running it all way on the outside is Curtis. Will Mertz try and get second? Out of corner number 2, down the straightaway, and a contact! Going out of corner number 2. And Mertz gets second. Is he going to claw down Gordon? Out of corner number 4. Ending lap 55. 7 laps to go. As Gordon pulling away. 45 hundredths. 4.5 tenths the gap. But with Mertz and Curtis racing, that's all Gordon wants to see. So now Curtis frantically trying to get past the 18 car. As Curtis, will he look to the inside? He does, but Mertz bottoms out. I told you the bottoming out earlier in the race, and that might have sealed the battle for second. As he saw the fender of the 88, he bottomed out, and goodbye second place. So now it's up to Curtis if he can catch Alex Gordon. Gap at the line, 77 to 88. It is 0.78 of a second. So combine the two numbers, there you go, that's the gap. Coleman, blown engine, parked the car. Sweet had a throttle stuck and Riggleman's suspension issues. So those are the 3 retirees from the 7-car field. And I said at the top of the show, just because there's 7 cars doesn't mean it'll be a hell of a race. It won't be, rather. It has been a blast. We're coming to 4 laps to go, I do believe, if my math's correct. With Alex Gordon leading, Curtis in second, Mertz in third. Fastest lap, still sweet, but I thought that Gordon could have touched it. He might not be pushing, though. Let's check his lap at the line. 23.058, 23.068, and a 23.063. So Mertz is still on pace, even with a destroyed car. I thought he would have been a lot slower than that. Maybe this... I thought when he backed it into the fence the second time, he hit it with the left rear. It might have bent some of the suspension components, because I know he did that in the truck race on Thursday, and it bent suspension, but I don't think these cars are... well, these cars aren't constructed like the truck, so the suspension must be tougher. Anyway, gap is .79, coming to 2 laps to go at Iowa. If Alex Gordon can hang on, he'll be in the All-Star race next season. As Curtis bounces off the wall, Mertz does as well. So that could have ended badly. So we're going to focus on the battle for second. Mertz bottoms out again. There must be something hanging from the 18 car. As out of the second corner, down the back straightaway, coming to the white flag lap for Alex Gordon. As the 77 car, champion Eagle 1 Toyota Camry, white flag for Alex Gordon. I believe is from the Baltimore, Maryland area. I believe he's from around Baltimore. So this is way far away from where he's from, but it doesn't matter. As around the final corner here, Alex Gordon returns to victory lane as he wins it at Iowa. And second place goes to Curtis, and third place goes to Josh Mertz. But there's no podiums on an oval race, so he will not get to taste the champagne. Fourth place, finishing the race here, Sean Whitehill in car 96. Looks like Gordon's already celebrating. Oh boy! Oh wow! That's good fun. They can get those cars repaired before the last race. As Curtis and Mertz dives to the garage right before Curtis could do anything about it. Oh, post-race festivities. It's nothing bad though. Here at Fast, it's all about fun. No hard feelings between any of the drivers here. Nathan Curtis going to pull it into the pit stall, debrief with the pit crew, and say, man, what if? Mertz pulls into the hauler, parks the car, and Whitehill parks in the other set of water barrels. So, good win by Alex Gordon. He's going to burn the house down here at Iowa, powered by Iowa Corn Ethanol, the corn-fed 120. Nice picture at the victory lane, or the start-finish line, rather. So it looks like he's going to make his way to victory lane, and we'd like to get a picture of the race winner in victory lane. He's going to do a victory lap at speed, it looks like. He's the only car on the track. Looks like Sean Whitehill hit the water barrels, climbed out of the car, and he's over at those RVs getting a beer. Sounds like a good idea. Gordon pulling into pit lane, your victor here at Iowa in a very, very fun race for the Friends of Sim Racers Tour Sport Stock Series, round 19 of 20. As next week, we should be in Charlotte, if I had my schedules correct. He has to drive through the hauler, sorry about that, as he makes his way to victory lane. So on that note, as Alex Gordon will celebrate, we will say goodbye. And thank you for watching the Fast Sports Stock Series from the Iowa Speedway. For more information, you can visit our Facebook page, facebook.com/Automotive Sports Network, twitter.com/ASNTV_USA, hashtag ASNTVUSA on Facebook and Twitter. You can watch all of our content on demand on youtube.com/ASNTVUSA. And visit our site, asntvUSA.tk, and if you have any and all broadcast inquiries, email us, asntvUSA@gmail.com. For more information on Fast, you can visit friends@simracerstour.com. Thank you to all of our ASN staff here as Josh Mertz, Dylan Livengood, Sam Taylor, Victor Valley, Randy Chineth, Nick Dawson, Rob Peters, Mark Riggleman. I think I named us all. Thank you for watching, everyone. Congratulations to Alex Gordon, and we will see you next time. So long, everyone.